My name is Norman Retasket, and I come from Cache Creek, British Columbia. I live on the Bonaparte Indian Reserve, and I was diagnosed in 1999 with diabetes. I'd been working years piling lumber and doing real physical work, and I was eating way too much and just to maintain my body weight and all the energy I was burning up piling lumber. And then I took an office job, and whoa, just like that, diabetes raised its ugly head, and I didn't understand it. I didn't know what it was. You know, like you think you're Superman because you got muscles and everything else, but it took me right down. And I still thought I was Superman, so that I had all kinds of people telling me what to do and what not to do, what to eat and what not to eat. And I hated it. So little by little, I started to buy that there is something wrong with me because all the indicators were there. They told me like my feet are going to start tingling, and I was lucky my vision didn't change, and I went faithfully to my optometrist, and they examined the inside and the back of my eyes, and they showed me the comparison over 5 or 6 years. And I thought I was really lucky that it didn't affect my vision, but now today I think it is. I'm always squinting and going in for eye examinations. And the doctors there have been real good to me. Sometimes you go to a doctor and they want to shoo you in and shoo you out, write you a prescription, and you're out of here. You know, that's not really doctoring. Then I got my doctor, and she sits me down and she explains everything to me. And I have a real good understanding of my own body because I had occupational level 3 first aid for 30 years, and I was interested in my body. So yeah, then I come to these things and I'm learning more and more and more. Here, like I'm 78 years old now, and I'm still very capable of learning, and I can still absorb everything they're trying to tell me out there. Because when you're a young Superman, everything just glances off you. But now I'm taking it in and I'm realizing the seriousness of what's happening to my body. I don't want to lose my feet. You know, that's one of my concerns because in the Native community, I see that all the time. People are losing toes and their feet turn black and all that kind of stuff. So the journey for me is I really credit this conference to saving my life because it's like a good kick in the butt. You need that, you know. Like I was active, I was a runner and all that kind of stuff. I had a real physical life, a hunter and a fisherman. And you start to feel the effects of diabetes real fast when you're like climbing the mountains or trying to pack fish out of the river. You know, it's all hard work, and you wonder, curiosity. You wonder what's going on in your body. Now I'm learning more and more and more every year I come back here. I can't even tell you how many years I've been coming here, but it's been all good. The team that comes around in the mobile unit, I don't know if they're here this year, but they were really helpful to me, and they recognized me when they got to my community that I am concerned about myself, you know. So I think that's my story. My blood sugars are still a little high, but to me, I'm normal at where I am. I can't achieve the perfect 6, 7, or whatever the number might be, but because of my background in first aid and stuff like that, my body tells me, and I can feel it when my sugars are high, and I can feel it when they're low. They tried me on insulin, and that was bad. I went right down to three something, and I got up. I always get up in the morning to go early in the morning to go to the bathroom, and I'm staggering. And then I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, you know. So then the next night, the same thing. I'm going to the bathroom at 3 in the morning and I'm stumbling around. So without doctor's permission, I grabbed the insulin and I threw it in the garbage and I went back to oral medication. I don't think it was going to work for me because my body just wasn't made for it. I don't know. Self-diagnosis, I'm not qualified to do that. But like I said, I can read my body and I know when I need a snack. I know when I shouldn't snack. And too often at Easter and Halloween, I consume too much sugar and I pay for it, you know. But all these things, I'm really trying to take care of my feet because they're so important to me in what I do, right? Okay, congratulations on the 20th anniversary. I recognize, like, some of the people have been here from the start. And that, to me, that's dedication. I really appreciate it. And I have some advice for probably all parents. Because of the sedentary life that the young people have, sitting on the couch with their technology, try to get them tested. Like there are various times of the year your families come together, Christmas, Easter, New Year's, or Halloween, or whatever. I would recommend that you have your kids tested because they're destined to get diabetes at a younger age than my generation did. Everything is there. I mean, the formula is there, their choice of lifestyle. They're living in a modern world and they don't get enough exercise. I would really recommend that. Kick them out once in a while and tell them to go across the field. Or go for a run or a walk. I know it's been helpful to me.